Welcome to Project Pro code recipes. In this video we are going to learn on how to generate stacked bar plot in Python. So this is the code snippet over here. I have copied this code and I pasted that in my Jupyter notebook. I'll explain to you the code over here as well as run this for you. So let's get started. Now first of all, what is stacked bar plot and where are we going to use that? So now consider divisions on your in your data set. For example, consider a person X has yes a person X spends 10,000 rupees in a month. Out of 10,000, 7,000 rupees is spent on an object X, 2,000 on an object Y, 1,000 on an object Z. Now you are now you are plotting the graph as bar plot for that. So for that person the bar plot is going to be for that person, if you are going to plot a bar plot for each individual object, your matplotlib is going to make a graph, make a bar. So in order to reduce that bar number of bars and so that you can visualize it on a single bar, we use stacked bar plot. In this case, if you are visualizing multiple for example you were visualizing multiple persons with different incomes, you don't have to make a bar graph time and again. You can plot that in the similar graph by using stacked bar plot. So let's get started with the code now. I've imported pandas as PD and matplotlib inline. This helps matplotlib inline helps me to plot graph in the same Jupyter notebook. Now I imported matplotlib.pyplot as PLT. Now I'm creating my data dictionary. So raw underscore data. So it contains first name, then scores of 3 tests. Now after that I'm converting this data dictionary to data frame. So what I have done, I have written df is equal to pd.data frame raw underscore data column equal to first underscore name, pre-score, mid-score and post-score. So it has converted my data dictionary to data frame. Now after that I am creating a plot. So I want all the plots in a single subplot. So I will write plt.subplot1. What is my figure size? 10 is to 5. Now after that I am setting my bar width to be 1. Now a position of the left bar boundaries. So left bar boundaries, length of pre-score, that is the for I in length of pre-score, that is I want what is the left bar boundary should be 5. So there are 5 pre-scores. So this means there should be position, yes, so there should be 5 bar boundaries. Now after that, yes, create a total score for each participant. Now I'm calculating the total score of each participant. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create 3 tuples. Use dot zip function. So dot zip function makes iterator a tuple of iterators. Basically you can use this zip function to iterate over different columns simultaneously. So for I, j, k, now I will iterate over pre-score, j will iterate over mid-score and k will iterate over post-score. So how zip will work? When I will go to 1, j will also go to the first row and k will also go to the first row. So basically they all are in the same row. I'm adding the totals, that is the total score that one is getting. Now I'm calculating the result, that is the percentage of marks scored by person, by individual person in the first test. So what I'm going to do, I upon j, that is j was my total score, into 100 for ij in zip df pre-score into totals. So I will iterate over my pre-score, that is I will pick, for consider an example of JSON. So I will pick the pre-score 4, then total will be stored in j as I'm using the zip. I have done the similar for mid score and the similar for post score. Now I'm going to create the final bar plot. So I need to write ax dot bar 1, that is my bar plot that I made, the 5 bar plots. Now mid result, I'm printing the mid result. Bottom should be, what should be my bottom? Pre Yes, bottom should be pre-result. That is, my pre-score should, the first suggests that my pre-score should be at the bottom. My second statement suggests that my pre-score should be, my bottom, my mid-score, that is my mid-REL, should be above the pre-REL, that is pre-score. Label should be mid-score. Alpha 0.9 suggests that the intensity of the color. Now width, bar width and edge color is white, that is give a color to each edge. Now ax dot bar. Now I'm finally doing it for the post score. So post score will be above I plus j, that is what will be in the bottom. So I plus j of ij in zip, pre-rel and mid-rel, that is pre-score and mid-score should be in the bottom. That's why I'm using the zip function again. Label should be post score, again the alpha same, edge color white. Now finally the name of my x text. Okay, and now the name of my x text is first name. First name is the name, it will pick up the first name from the first column. First name, it will pick up the names, and then it will name each graph according, each bar according to that. Now y label is percentage, x label nothing. So after that finally it is drawing the graph. So you can see uh, individual bar plots are plotted for Jason, Molly, Tina, Jake and Amy. So you can see the first thing is we can visualize 5 different persons at the same time. If I wouldn't have used a stacked bar plot, I would have made a graph individually for Jason, Molly, Tina, Jake and Amy. Going to be 5 graphs. Apart from that, for consider an example of Jason, there will be 3 different bar plots. So basically it is going to make your graphs more complex. Now consider Jason. So pre-test score will be shown in blue, post-test will be shown in green, post-test, mid-test will be shown in orange, and post-test will be shown in green. So there are going to be 3 graphs. Now you can visualize it more easily. So now let's try to visualize what it has shown in Jason. Now this shows that around 15% of the marks for JSON comes from pre-test score, around 16 to 17% comes from post-test score, and after that all the scores come from the mid-test score. Similarly, let's try to analyze Jake and Amy. So you can see the marks for Jake and Amy in pre-test score is very low, that is 2 and 3. So the graphs over here are very low too, and for Amy the post test score comes out to be 51, which is around the mid test score, that is 70. So the graphs are almost same. So this is how we use a stacked bar plot. So this was all about codes in this video. For more industry relevant project, you can visit our website, and for more code recipes like this, you can visit our website as well as our YouTube channel. You can use this click here function to submit for the codes for the recipes in case you don't find it on our website. If you like the video, please hit the like and subscribe button, and the URL for the codes of this video is available in the description below. Thank you.